Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with another recording of Lego Batman, the video game. Let's continue the story. Or conclude the story, maybe. I bet we're gonna conclude. Nope, we still got Mothman, then next time we will Killer Moth, sorry, his right name. Then next time I guess we'll take on Joker. Drury Walker took on the persona of Killer Moth to fight the Dark Knight, developed Batman-like equipment to assist in his criminal activities. And his flight suit enables him to glide silently over the streets of Gotham. So Killer Moth is a joke character that I don't think you would see in any modern Batman comics. He was made long time ago, I bet, as a joke. But it's cool to get a deep reference like that. They escaped. It really feels like this third chapter was the stuff they set up to make trailers off of. Batman fighting the Joker and all. So why was my plane broken? It didn't show us any animation of the plane being broken. Why does it just throw us into levels and then we have to figure out what happened? Well, at least this isn't a fly around level. If it was a fly around level, at least I would prefer it to be in something like this. I really feel like, even though vehicles are a thing in Legos, they just shouldn't be a thing in Lego games. Not the way that this and Lego Star Wars did it. The way Marvel did it, Marvel Superheroes, Lego Marvel Superheroes, was a lot better. Because you were still in the Lego Miniverse universe of riding a vehicle. It was just and you could jump off that vehicle at any point and get to the next section. So that's a little weird that you just jumped over what would normally be a barrier to an area. So you bypassed it. We've got some regular citizens on the streets here. Citizens of Gotham City, which is kind of strange. We haven't seen a ton of that. That's strange that the height of those ladders there are not equal. They've lined it up with the height of the rings on this can, but very strange. And here we've got some silver things, some bad guys. Now the problem with citizens being around means that we might accidentally punch the wrong character. Let's go up here and see what is up here. Nothing, just a bunch of points. Get in this. Can't crash into those. Can't crash into that. Can't crash into this. So this feels like an early experiment in creating the streets of Gotham in an open world. And in Lego Batman 2, when you do have an open world, it is nothing like this. And I think you kind of run into issues. Like, First of all, this is right on the pier again, which we've seen before. And it's just... It's cool looking for a moment, but it's a little hard to navigate, I would say. There's a switch. So if we could build that. Notice we have not gotten any suits. That's up to this point. We're running around just as Batman. Feels very much like... So what is the piece that I'm missing? It's hidden back behind you. Alright. This feels very much like something that would be the very first level. Up to this point. Let's see. I get up here. Come this way. If I could jump higher, maybe make it to this section. There's a whole another section of stuff. Breaking things. They definitely have some darkness issues. I've never had to adjust the brightness in a LEGO game, but this one kind of feels like it should be adjusted. There's a suit. Alright. You stand there. You go up there. You go up here. And now we no longer have the default Batman suit, which honestly is not worth much. Because everything you can do in the default suit, you can also do in all the other suits. What's this gonna build? An oven. Is that it? Or is it a TV? It's an oven, and inside of it's a cake. When we hit the cake, we get some studs. Really? Is that all that was about? We did all that work for a cake. Portal joke, probably. Cake is a lie. Again, that may very well have given you an achievement for doing that in the console versions of this game, but as far as the Steam PC version of this game, no achievements, so doing that is just weird. That's all it can be chalked up to, is just this weird extra thing that has been added, and there aren't enough weird extra things in this game for that to feel commonplace. There's another car. I half suspect that there's some place where we can park these cars, but the road is out. So, and you can walk through the barriers too. So I can go down here. Is there anything down there? No. We'll just do this on all these, since this is the first time we've ever actually had this ability, I think. To blow up the sewer grates. What's this gonna build? Is this a sludge reduction thing? Is it gonna suck all the slime out? That got me 3 purple studs for being clean, I suppose. Nothing in there. Purple studs are worth 1,000. Can't blow that up. Cannot hop into the Batmobile. Or on the Batmobile even. And there's nothing down here. Nothing down those things at all. I can't help but feel that was all just a huge waste of time. I'm sure in free play mode there will be more to do. Unfortunately, the shame about free play mode is that it can't just save your state in the level and then you come back and don't have to redo the things you've already done. I think that actually might be the next step LEGO games could do, is just a persistent world, persistent state. All open world 2 would be very good if we never went into levels like this, or if the transition between going into levels that are running from the beginning to the end and the open world, which is open world, is very smooth. That would be very nice if those transitions were smoother. Even LEGO Marvel Superheroes, one of their newest games, it's very obvious that you've left one game mode and gone into another when you go from a level to the overworld of New Manhattan. So we're inside this club and we're, well, club, bar, billiard place. I guess you could call it a bar more than anything else. Well, just smashing the place up. Just cause. Alright, so here's the missing tile puzzles that we saw a little bit of this in LEGO Star Wars, but it's going to become more prevalent as we go on. So we need this guy to go in here to activate the elevator. That's one switch. This guy to go the other direction, but I can't push it. Yeah, let's see. Nope. I can build something over here. So I'll take that, get up here. And from that I can build this, which can get me up here. So they use the camera to show us where we're supposed to go, which is great as long as you're paying attention. It's kind of pointless if you're not paying attention. Go ahead and stick this right here, stick this right here. I think that's what I needed to do. Yep. That gives us these little caps. So there are round versions of these square caps that I would, over the studs that we use, I would use those as coins. And I think in a lot of LEGO builds they do So we would probably have to play in free play mode, I would guess, to suck up all these elements and put it in that machine. And then we need poison ivy, obviously, for that. And then we would need a different thing for that, a different Robin outfit. So we can see some free play stuff needed. And we take the elevator to what is laughably just the area, the floor above. We're Batman, we should have been able to grapple to it. We should have been able to jump up there. We don't need elevators. Batman doesn't need elevators. So I think this is the big disco thing that they do in lots and lots of Lego games. We've seen it in Lego Star Wars. We've seen it in Lego Marvel Superheroes. Blow that guy up. Okay, get some new Robin suit to control electronics over the default Robin suit. We got a little more stuff to blow up here. Look, 3 of these blonde minifigs just walking around. 4 of them walking around. It's ridiculous. They couldn't even, they didn't even have time apparently to have multiple minifigs. That's why I was so shocked when I saw Lego Marvel Superheroes having an entire crowd of what looked like completely different minifigs in the background. That seemed so far from what I've seen in earlier versions of Lego games. It's the same puzzle that we've seen probably 3 or 4 times now. It is timed. So we have to, I need to be moving a little bit faster than I am. And you have to be a little bit more in the center. This is a little annoying, I have to admit. The DJ robot. The killers, or the dance with us. We got several new dancer minifigs have been added to the floor. Yet the 4 blonde ones are just wandering around. There's nothing here as far as punching them or anything, because I actually need to come over here and control them. So he'll put his legs together and stand up and start dancing if you hold B. He's doing the robot. He doesn't jump. He doesn't fire when you hit X, so he's just a robot. A disco robot. He will pick up coins for me. To break this wall, and that's all we needed them for. Smash that just to make sure there was nothing there, and then we go through here. We've been playing this level long enough that compared to the length of some of the other levels, which have been coming close to 15 minutes many times. At this rate, it feels like we should be done. Not that I'm complaining about having longer levels, because I would be silly to complain about that, considering how short this game has been. I guess for my channel, this is our first experience of the short Lego games, but they can be shockingly short, particularly if you're coming right from playing like Lego Star Wars, because Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga is 2 games combined, and even at it that, if you cut it in half as it was originally released, it's still a very long game. 6, 12, 18 levels are in each of the halves of the Lego Star Wars games. So 18 versus 15 levels, 3 more, and all of the Lego game levels took around 30 minutes or more to play, whereas these are like 15 minutes, so they're half done. This might be a direct response to people saying that Lego Star Wars was too long, because it kind of was. Some of those levels dragged on. I can't say that about any of these. These are too short. Oh no, this fire! So it jumps you out of that fire just with barely enough space to get away from it. Walking sideways on a magnetic boot. This is a cool thing, but it sure doesn't scream Batman to me. I've never seen Robin or Batman have magnetic boots. Maybe that's something from the 1966 TV series. But any modern Batman game is certainly not going to have any gadgets like that. There we go, we get rid of the sludge, put a bomb, and blow this stuff up. And that allows us to build a ladder, I assume. Nope, a magnetic wall. Interesting. Here's a Lego graffiti animation. Lego minifig holding 2 spray cans. That's cool and all. But it really goes to point out that's not Lego. And so much of this world is not Lego. When you look at it, when you look at all the street, all the floors you're standing on, all of the walls, or most of the walls. Well, this gate is Lego. This gate next to it isn't. It just... So, what was the point of all that? Maybe Batman gets up there now and he can... come on, climb. The point is for Batman to jump on the ladder, right? I need Batman up here. It doesn't seem like the ladder went all the way down. Is this a bug? Ah, well, how he got up there and I couldn't, I don't know, but I will not question it. That seems like a bug to me. Interesting. I could target that, but I wasn't seeing it targeted. So we've got to put out this fire. So we fix this device and hope it's a fire extinguisher. Not that we know that it's a fire extinguisher or anything. To me, it just looks like a silly Lego device. Yeah, that design right there has no connection whatsoever to any kind of items. This should have 100% been a giant oversized fire extinguisher that was easily recognizable as such. Fire's out, that means I can now put this down and get through here. And we can get 2 of these bad guys. There is also a good question to ask. Do half of these bad guys actually have henchmen? Okay, oh, those are red hot. That's a concept that was never used again in Lego, and that's why I'm having trouble remembering it. Plus, we haven't done the red hot bricks in a very long time also. So I can't build whatever that is right now. I need the heat protection battery. Hey, there is some collectibles in some of these. So it's worth it to play thoroughly. Get that. Get that. Get this over here. I think we might be close to going over 800,000 maybe stud. That would be a nice number. We can see a red brick up there. So if we had the heat protection suit, we could get to that red brick. So we know that's a free play thing. Let's move on. And just now, we get to Mothman. I mean Killer Moth. 27 minutes into this level. Killer Moth. This so feels like the first level they ever designed. And then they went back and ran out of time or budget or something. Because all the other levels are so much shorter. Just go ahead and place as many of these as we need to. So we can fix this generator. So there's a giant bulb here, light bulb. The point here is we need to fix the generators to turn on the light bulb to get Killer Moth to fly towards the light bulb so we can hit him. Which is 100% just a joke. It's just a gag. But it's fine. He's a joke character, so we can have a joke fight with him. Plug that in there. So did we... get everything, or are we missing something still? I think we're missing something still. Okay, we need to blow this up with the silver chain and all that. So we can get Robin in here. So we can get Robin in the electronic suit instead of magnetic suit. And come over here and activate the generator. I may very well just play as Robin for the rest of this run. Look how slow the electricity is going. Just to explain all that. That knocks down Killer Moth. So he's down to 1 now. He's flying up again. pretty quick fight if you can just hit him after that first puzzle. Now the generator has already been solved. Take out these henchmen. You kind of need the henchmen to show up here just to make the fight a little bit longer. Go, generator, go. What is powering this generator? We have no idea because there's no wind or water going through the turbines. And you wouldn't have turbines if it was, say, a nuclear generator or some other kind of, or a solar cell. What am I supposed to be doing right now? I'm hitting X? No, I'm supposed to be holding B, I guess. What? I was supposed to just be holding B for some reason, I don't know why. That was weird. Slow electricity to light up the non-Lego light bulb. It'd be hard to make a light bulb look like a light bulb in Lego. So, 31 minutes for this level. Way longer than any level we have done before. Looks like, I think the next one we will take on the Joker himself. And that, I bet, means we will be done with the hero stories after next recording. Yep, over 800,000 studs. That's gonna come in handy when we need to buy the score multipliers and all that. We have seen several red breaks in these hero story modes that we haven't collected. And we'll want to go back and get those later. But oddly, the ones we really need are in the villains levels, which will be an interesting thing to play those. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.